I mean, distinguished guest speaker, it feels like a heavy title. but I'll see what I could do. I was listening to the bio as they read it out, and when they reached the athletic section, I got a little frightened injury, and I'm now a proud father of a 2-year-old, and she took a lot of time. So I'm back. I came back in this year, and I really tried my best, and the achievements of 2007, it seems so distant now, but it was a lot of fun. And it did encourage me to get back into the fitness, and it was a great experience. And that's what really the CariFin experience is about: fun, fitness, and challenging yourself. I think everyone in this room would recognize that CariFin is not the Olympics. CariFin is not the World Championships. But what CariFin is you competing against yourself, and yet still discovering something. One of the most interesting things, I was introduced to CariFin while at Guardian Holdings, and I'm not sure if, I know there's a video clip that's going to come up called The Icebreaker, I think, and there's a little snapshot which shows the Guardian Holdings cheerleading team on the CariFin Family Day, and I'm not sure if you all have seen it, but hopefully I hope they play it for you guys, because you know the theme this year is explosive. The performance is quite explosive. But while at Guardian Holdings, I was introduced to CariFin. And it was new to me, so I didn't know, I'd never heard about it before, and it was quite interesting in the sense that it seemed to be an opportunity to do some fitness exercises in a fun way. And it was a way to challenge myself in simple things, you know, do the 1 lap Savannah, do the Green Mile. At the time there was the cross country, the mini cross country, which was the hollows. And it was a nice way to have a reason to go and run with Savannah and get fit. Otherwise you're just running in circles and not going anywhere. So, but the thing about CariFin is not the finish line. It's not if you came through second or third. And it's not striving to that finish line. But the true finish line really is the challenge you set for yourself. So, you know, over the years, I've tried to set my own personal challenges, and I'd maybe try to improve, knock off a few minutes off my time. I'm not even to compete to the big guns up here who are going to collect the trophies. But I competed against myself. And most importantly, in that journey towards that finish line, you discover something about your colleagues. Because we train in teams. You know, this year, after a long layoff, I came for the 1 lap Savannah. And to my surprise, and I'm not sure, and these are competitors I'm talking about, right? To my surprise, there was a sea of blue jerseys. And I know everybody would have seen it. Anybody who was there for the 1 lap Savannah would have seen the sea of blue jerseys that was Republic Bank. And I stood up there in shock. And I turned to the person next to me and said, they closed down the bank. Because they seemed to me the entire Republic Bank came out. And I actually, in my mind, I said, this event, CariFin has come a long way. And I think this is the 20th edition, and Win, correct me if I'm wrong, right? This may be the 20th edition of CariFin. And if it is, that's a tremendous achievement, because over the last 20 years, it means that they've gotten us to get out from behind our desks, from doing the mundane things of making money and managing the banking and financial system, and actually going and challenge ourselves in a fun way to be fit and healthy. And fitness and health and work-life balance, there is a financial benefit as well too. But to me, the real value is in the fact that we're all here in this room today, smiling and happy and healthier, in a society which is going to demand more for us, in a world which is going to demand more for us, in a world where somehow cancer is becoming like the common cold. I have no idea what causes that. In a world where new diseases are coming up every day, we have an organization which is challenging us as hard-working professionals to do something beyond our desk and beyond the calculators and beyond the balance sheet and P&L. And if you're talking about the P&L, our own organizations could benefit as well too. I mean, I look at the sponsors of CariFin, and thankfully we have good, responsible corporate citizens here in Trinidad and Tobago who have seen the value of taking care of their employees. I mean, the sponsors we all know because they pay our salaries. But they also have a benefit. You being healthy, you being fit, means that hopefully there's less absenteeism, hopefully there's more productivity, and hopefully you're way more focused in the workplace. And the good thing too is that a healthy, fit employee is a good corporate image. When you stand up in front of a client, a customer, you are a brand ambassador for that business. And trust me, a healthy, strong, robust employee, shining and gleaming and full of energy, is a way better image than the opposite of that. And beyond that, the productivity gets them towards their own profitability. So of course, there is a return on investment for the sponsor and for our employers, but it's a return on investment for us as well too. And definitely, let's all celebrate this 20th edition of the CariFin with a ceremony, which of course will celebrate most of the participants here in the room. But beyond that, let us all act as ambassadors and almost like evangelists of the benefits of good health. You know, as we go back out into our workplaces, and next year when it comes out around, let's marshal our teams together. Get a new employee. Get a new employee who has never done this before, and let them realize that this is so simple. Try and finish 1 lap of a savannah. Try and finish 1 mile in the green mile. Try and do a chancellor. And that challenge alone does a lot to your confidence when you actually complete it. And I'm going to pick on one person in the audience, only because only last night I realized that they did so well in a particular event, and that's Julien. Celicia doesn't know, well, we're not family. I don't think so. But I used to because I used to be at Guardian. You may still be in Westmall branch, I think. She was at the Westmall branch. I used to see her face all the time. And I said, alright, it looks pretty pleasant and good image. And last night when I was preparing for this, I looked at the video clip Wayne sent me, and to my surprise, I see Julien winning the women's cross country. I said, boy, I hope she's my family. So all that to say that definitely there's a benefit that goes well beyond the balance sheet and the P&L, and that goes well beyond us just finishing a race. So I want to encourage each of you to encourage as many people as we can, because I think CariFin has survived 20 years successfully, not only because Wayne and his teammates and Central Bank is hardworking, but because each of us have been able to prove and testify on behalf of CariFin. So to all of the awardees tonight, or this evening, congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you at the ceremony. Thanks.